Find the area of these composite shapes using addition or subtraction. So in A, which is the harder one I think, what I see is that I have a triangle over here and I have this other shape here. It's going to be very hard to break the shape up into two parts that I can just add. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I'm going to have a right angle. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the area of that rectangle and I'm going to cut out this triangle. And that what is left, if I cut that out, if I cut this out, I will be left with only the blue part. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this area 1 on my sketch, and I'm going to call that area 2 on my sketch. Now, if in an exam, you can mark the numbers so that I know exactly what you're talking about. So I'm going to say area 1 equals length times width because it's a rectangle. The length is 10 meters and the width is 6 meters. So that will give us 60 meters squared. I'm then going to say area 2, which is my triangle. The triangle is base times height divided by 2. The base of this triangle is 10 meters. The height is this little bit over here, which they say it's 4 meters. And I have to divide that by 2. So 10 times 4 is 40. 40 divided by 2 is 20 meters squared. So what is my total area? My total area will be the big part, which is area 1, take away area 2, which is 60, take away 20, and that will give us 40 meters squared. That will be my total area. Let's look at the next one. There's more than one way to do this. I can either go and calculate what is this area. Let's just use another color pen. I can calculate what is this area and subtract that from the big area. But that looks like a lot of effort. All I can do is I can break this thing up into 2 bits. I can bring this line straight down. And what I have is I have 2 little bits. I've got the 3 by 3. Now I haven't covered that, but a square is just side times side, length times width. And it is a side which is the same as that side, which means that area 1, remember on my sketch, I'm going to mark this. I'm going to say this is area 1 and this is area 2. And I'm going to say area 1 equals side by side, which is side times side, and that gives us side squared, which is 3 by 3, and that equals 9 millimeters squared. Area 2 is the little rectangle, which is length times width. The length is 1.2 millimeters. The width is 1 millimeter. 1.2 times 1 is 1.2 millimeters squared. So what's my total area? I had to add this area to that area, which means the total area is area 1 plus area 2, and that will give us 9 plus 1.2, and the area then is 10.2 millimeters squared. 10.2 millimeters squared. It is important that you write all the steps. Every little shape you have to have a formula, substitute the formula, answer with a unit. And then if you either add or subtract, you also need to label your sketch.